Hi, my name's Melissa. I mean Michelle. Because Robert always calls me Melissa. Yeah, on the spot is a little tough. So when I was turning 50, now almost 2 years ago, I kind of reached that, gosh, I'm just not happy with my life. Even though I had a great job, making great money, it still wasn't really what I wanted to do. Had a lot of great friends, have done a lot of travel, even within California where I live and all around. So that was, it's just like, gosh, why am I just not happy? So I would Google things, and I followed a lot of just the EFT tappers like Brad Yates. Someone mentioned that the other day, Brad Yates. And then the Ortners, I followed them. Got into Esther and Jerry Hicks, Louise Hay. I was following a lot of these people, and I'm like, okay, I understand this logically. I'm a very logical person. My job was in technology, and so I'm very analytical. So I'm like, I get it logically, but how do I apply this to make changes? I still did not know how to do that. It's like affirmations, okay, I get it, I'll try it. It did not work because my brain kept replying, that's a bunch of BS. And so affirmations would not work. So I'm just like, gosh, what is it? How do I get to that, golden thing that is going to, kind of flip things around in this head of mine? And then I found Robert on the internet, as many of us did. And, I watched some of his videos, and it was kind of like, yeah, I don't know about this guy. He seems a little too slick or something. So I was just like, oh, I'm not sure. But then, I would stop kind of all this stuff and then start feeling crummy again and not happy. I'd be out there Googling again, why am I not happy? And some video would come up with Robert in it again. And I'm like, there's that guy again. So I would listen. And the thing that really hit me, little tapping, was how I started finally finding the videos where he would always end it with, like yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself. And I was like, oh my gosh, that just made me like tear up right away, because I was not very kind to myself. And it's like, gosh, is this the key? And so then I kind of stalked him for a while in the courses and tried to go to I think even way back the relationship seminar in Virginia Beach. I chickened out. I had all these reasons why I couldn't go. And then it was the year of turning 50. And then it was January, and I'm like, I've got to do something. Like, freaking half my life is over, and I cannot have an unhappy life. Like, I got to figure this out. It was just, I've been seeking for so long. So I called the office, talked to Romero, and he just was so inspiring. And I was just like, wow, this is it. Okay, this is what I've got to do. I literally booked the ticket for level 1 and bought the course for level 1 live like that same day. And this was only like a month and maybe a half later, if that. And so I came, and yes, I was terrified. I was very terrified at level 1 live. I was triggered by a lot of stuff, but I was like kind of doing my usual, I'm stuffing it inside. But I made it through. I had a crossfire with Alan and Tiffany back then, my very first experience with the process. And I was just blown away, because I finally healed a lot of stuff with my dad and around my dad's death. Like, I couldn't even talk about him before without kind of bursting out into tears. So I think that was a huge win, that I can talk about my dad and then now just understand the gifts he gave and understand how much he really did love me. And I made up all this other stuff in my head. So I think that was a huge win, and I'm noticing other things too on how things are shifting around, and I've still got work to do, but it's a journey and I'm going to get there. So